There you go. I'm half asleep now, so I'll have to start this again and watch that beautiful weather. We're outside Greystones Studio. I'm here with the gorgeous Sarah Ryan. I just heard about your classes starting up here in Bellydancing. You were quite young when you first. I know you were into modern dance, hip hop, every kind of dance, but Bellydancing got a hold on you very young. Can you remember how and why?
Well, I remember years ago when I was in a hip hop group, being asked to dance in the St. Patrick's Day parade. As a belly dancer, having had no experience, but I said, hey, I love the sound of belly dancing, so I'll give it a go. And so I went ahead and I did it, and I had lots of fun. And then next thing you know, the classes started up in Greystones by another teacher, and I said I'll give it a go, and I just fell in love with it. I went not knowing what to expect myself. I knew you kind of have beautiful costumes and you kind of jiggled around a bit and it looked fun. So I said, I'll give it a go. But I was surprised. The more I got into it, the more I realised that I had got it pretty much all wrong. Because what you see today is not what traditionally belly dancing is. It's a more conservative thing, and it was danced by women for women, which I absolutely love. It was never supposed to be seen by men. Wow. And it was only when it was westernized that it became this kind of cabaret style that you see today, which is a fantastic transition as well, and I definitely take part in that, but the origins of it are very, very different.
Well, I love the fact that whenever anything beautiful and traditional and deep-rooted is westernized, it's often diluted down and sexed up, just for the tourists, for the James Bonds and the Donald Trumps of this world to sort of think, I like that now, that's a bit of fun, that looks rock and roll to me. But I know that some of its origin is in the fact that women were preparing for birth, and a celebration of the pregnancy, and a celebration of it was, like literally the stomach has been celebrated because here's the new life, and that's a beautiful kind of way to imagine a dance being
and that's a
created.
very important thing for me as a dancer and as an instructor to get that message across. To celebrate women and femininity, and it's not just women of a certain size, it's for everybody, for all ages. I've had women from their teens up until I had a lady of 85 years old in my class, and she was fantastic. And you don't have to come along and show your belly if that's not what you want to do.
Right.
You be as comfortable as you like in the class, and you can show your belly if that's what you want to do. I do for instructional reasons, but it's entirely up to you. The point is, come along, celebrate who you are, no matter who you are or what you look like, and to have fun.
And the great thing is that it's always been a case of literally letting it all hang out. It's not like a look at my perfect flat stomach, or I'm perfectly not. I want to show off my abs. The only reason I'm here today is to show this off. It's the idea of pure joy and expression, and being able to not feel inhibited by the sort of norms that some people put on the pressure of a dance performance. That this is joyful. This is a celebration. Yeah. Men never. There's no record of men ever getting into it. I know Homer Simpson might be good at it, or men of that sort of build.
I've seen male belly dancers, and they can certainly move. But in terms of what's going on the inside, they just don't have the same makeup. So men are welcome to join in as well, but traditionally we're talking about women.
Has it ever been? I know that just looking into it, that there's many variations around the world. There's many and there's many kind of different types of traditional belly dance. Would there be a kind of a agreed consensus? Oh, this is where it started, or I don't know if it was Egypt or.
I've had conversations with people from various parts of the world, from Egypt, from North Africa, and they were adamant that it originated in their country.
Hey.
So I wouldn't dare to say it started in any one particular place, but they certainly all have different styles in their own countries. The music is slightly different, the way they're going to dress is different. So I wouldn't say, in my experience, I'm not going to I'll be diplomatic about it.
Let's say Kerry, we might as well throw something into it.
Yeah.
I suppose there is always the very nature of dance itself is something peacocky and erotic. I think only Irish dancing is that's almost a form of contraception, but I think that's the only dance that isn't really in any way kind of a joyful expression of sort of like the self and the joy of just being being able to get up and do the peacock and So I don't know for you if it's a mixture of celebrating what it's been in the past, if it's you know partly exercise, if it's really just the I don't know if there's a certain kind of kick for you that specifically draws you into this all the time.
The thing that kind of speaks to me the most is the kind of origin of it, that it is sacred for women, I think. Now that's not to say I don't celebrate the other side of it, where it is, you know, a bit sexy, and that's fun. It's about being okay with that as well.
Sure.
And you know, there's women out there who want to do it as part of their hen party, you know, because it is a bit of fun and it is a bit sexy, and that's fine, and I think that's great as well, you know. Whatever fun you get out of it, go for it. So
for those, excuse me, starting up the class now here in Greystones Studios, I mean, what would they expect? Is it a I don't know if it's if there's certain kind of just home exercises, whether it's about the music, there's certain things that you always like, what they might expect when they come in the door?
I say come in with an open mind. Like I said, for me, going to classes was a surprise. You know, it wasn't what I was expecting. It was that and more, let's say. But in terms of going home and kind of doing your homework, my homework would be, say, to while you're brushing your teeth or washing the dishes, to shimmy while you're doing it. Because
I always do, so it's good to know I've made a start on that.
Perfect. But you know, it's, people think when they come to a class, oh, am I going to get a six-pack? And I said, no, you're doing a class for 1 hour a week.
Yes,
you know, it's not magic. So no, but if you do go home and you practice in your own time, like I said, shimmy when you're brushing your teeth, or, you know, dancing around the bedroom, whatever you want to do, you have to practice and get to know the beats as well. There's great apps you can get now to learn the various beats as well, you know, so there's plenty of resources as well.
And it is about the great feeling, ultimately. That's what dance should be. It's just that wonderful
that's what it comes down to, enjoying it. That's what it's about.